North Memphis, Bay Area, laid back hardcore music. Hello? Hello? Look, you keep playing on my phone acting like a little girl and shit. You need to, man, chill out with that bullshit, you hear me?
I musta did it too good. I mean, I caused some shit. I hit and ran at a bitch, tossing salt in my shit. I musta did it too good. Somebody hold me back. I'm about to whoop this bitch, cause she don't know how to act. I musta did it too good. I mean, I caused some shit. I hit and ran at a bitch, tossing salt in my shit. I musta did it too good. Somebody hold me back. I'm about to whoop this bitch, cause she don't know how to act.
Welcome to the goddamn channel, man. You hear me? And I got another episode y'all gonna enjoy. You hear me? It's all about the red pill community. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. Let me get this disclaimer out here, man. I'm not a part of the red pill community, but the logic that comes from it, a lot of it, you can't deny it. You feel me? But over the years, man, I noticed something, man. Look, check this out. As I came into the red pill community and I started listening, hearing, I was like, damn, when I was coming up, it wasn't called the red pill community. It was called just being a man. You feel me? So when I start hearing terms like alpha male, sigma male, beta male, pump and dump, what else they got? Hit the wall, stuff like this, I was able to associate it with the guys that claim that they red pill. You understand? So about 20-some years ago, man, check this out. This is for the 25 and under crowd. Alright, I'm an older guy, but this is for the 25 and under crowd that associate with the red pill community, man, because I thought I had all my T's crossed and I's dotted too, man, because I come from a player background. So with this pump and dump term, that's what I'm about to talk about today, man, because it's some real shit. And y'all youngsters, y'all probably want to hear this out, man. Y'all say y'all red pill, so I know y'all got a little intellect, so you got to hear me out on this one. I know I'm an old cat, but you got to hear me out. Now check this out. When I was about 19 to 20, man, again, I thought I had all my T's crossed and my I's dotted, man, because I consider myself a player, man. I used to hit and run. I used to pump and dump. I used to do all that there. I used to ghost them, even though they didn't call it ghosting back then. You understand? So check this out. Man, I had a whole bunch of bitches I used to fuck with, man. I used to get money from them. I used to fuck them, you know, tell them what they want to hear. I used to lie to them, all that. You feel me? And my record was pretty flawless, you know, at the time. You know, I never had no windows bust down in my car. Again, I'm a youngster, so never had no windows bust down in my car. Never had no sugar put in my tank. A bitch never shot me, stabbed me. They just wanted me. You feel me? And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you how my life was at that particular time. So I felt like I was flawless, man. I just had a smooth mouthpiece, man. I used to Mack on them, used to do that player shit. That was me. That was my life at the time, man. And I think at the time I probably had maybe 2 females that knew exactly where I lived, but they were so real and trill, man. I never had nothing to worry about them. Outside of that, I had about 14 or 15 guys I used to fuck with. Used to be fucking them, getting their money, you know, just taking them down through there, man. But I never had any issues. Long story short, man, after dealing with so many women, man, you gotta like repurify yourself, like mentally, spiritually, physically, man, because it's draining, you know. So a lot of times I would take time off, man, from fucking all these women and just doing all this dirt, right? And during this time, this particular time, I noticed that I started getting a lot of prank calls. Now, mind you, no females that I was fucking with knew my home number. I was getting these prank calls in my home phone. They didn't know where I lived, right? I had 2, but I never suspected them, and come to find out it wasn't them. But just stay in, check me out. So as I'm on this down period from fucking all these females and getting this money at the age of 19, it's been over 20 years ago, right? 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there, right? Had to take my downtown, and during the downtown I got a whole bunch of prank calls and stuff. So I kind of like pushed it out the way. It wasn't a big deal, you know. I didn't really think too much about it. But this one particular day I was looking for this piece of mail in the letter, man. I actually got the mail, and along with that mail I had another piece of letter that came, but it had no return address on it. So it just had my full name. Now mind you, the guys that I was fucking with, they didn't know my real name because I never gave them my real name. but my real name was on it. I didn't know who it was from, so I opened the mail, and it was basically maybe like a 5 or 6 page letter. It's been a lot of years, so I'm not quite sure, but it was a few pages. And it was a letter, man, basically saying how I want you, how I need you, how you can't be with other women, how if you do this, I'm gonna do this to you. And I'm like, what? Damn, what? If you do this, I'll do this, you know, sending threats through the letter. So long story short, man, I put that shit up just in case I need that shit for evidence, you know, in the future, because I'll call the police on the bitch. You know, it's different. When I was in the streets as a youngster, I didn't do it with guys because that was a whole different ball game. But a bitch, the way the system they got it for women, no, fellas, if they get out of line, you better call the police on them bitches. But again, if you ain't playing and doing the things I was doing, you wouldn't have to do it anyway. But if it happens, man, I'm telling y'all better call the police on that bitch, because the way the system's set up, man, you can't fucking win by beating this bitch. You can't win by trying to out-talk the bitch, all right? Trust me, man. And this is over 20 years ago. You feel me? So check this out. After I got the letter, man, I read it, I kept it, and just put it up for evidence. So I ain't thinking shit about it. I'm a hustler, I'm a player, I'm out here doing my thing. So one day I'm riding, you know, next thing you know, out of nowhere, man, a car tried to sideswipe me. It was a bitch. So I'm quick on my feet. I hit that motherfucker, hit that gas, and I'm trucking behind this bitch. She hit the corner, I hit the corner. She hit the corner, I hit the corner. And as I got up a little closer, I saw it was a baby in the back. So boom, I hit the brake. I'm like, what? This bitch tried to hit me with a baby. Meanwhile, I don't know who the bitch is. Remember, I'm fucking with so many women, I don't know who it is. That's why I'm telling y'all, man, this pump and dumb shit, man, you better be careful. You better be careful, man. You feel me? So, as I hit the brake and got off, by this time, my heart beating fast as a motherfucker. You hear me? So, I'm like, who the fuck was this? Why would they do this? Who is this baby? I don't know who it is, you know? So, I'm telling my partners about it, man. They thought it was a joke. You understand? I didn't think it was a joke. So, I kind of like started cutting back off the females I was dealing with to try to eliminate who it could be. So again, I was fucking with so many I didn't know, right? And again, my record was flawless, right? No windows bust out, no money being stolen from it, never been stabbed by a bitch, never been shot at by a bitch. I had bitches fighting over me, you know, it was just wild, man. You know what I'm saying? I was on some true player shit, man. I used to lie to bitches. Now I don't, you feel me? I tell a bitch the truth. You feel me? I used to lie like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. But I learned, man. Stop lying to these bitches, man. Tell them the truth. You hear me? But anyway, long story short, after I hit that brake and I figured out, like, let me get myself together. You know what I'm saying? I'm hard beating fast. Man, I'm fucked up right up here. Because the bitch damn near hit me, right? And we were going pretty fast. Maybe like 55 miles per hour, maybe, something like that. And I'm sweating, man. You feel me? Telling my partners, they laughing at me. I couldn't tell nobody. And by that time, I got the letter. I'm still getting prank calls. The 2 females that I told y'all about earlier that knew where I live only, it wasn't them, right? Y'all never guess who it was, man. It was none of the 14, 15 women I was dealing with. And y'all better tune in to part 2, because guess who it was? It was the woman that was living with me, my baby mama, man. Y'all tune in for part 2, man.
Hello? Hello? Look, you keep playing on my phone acting like a little girl and shit. You need to, man, chill out with that bullshit, you hear me?
I must have did it too good. I mean, I caused some shit. I hit and ran at a bitch, tossing salt in my shit. I must have did it too good. Somebody hold me back. I'm about to whoop this bitch, cause she don't know how to act. I must have did it too good. I mean, I caused some shit. I hit and ran at a bitch, tossing salt in my shit. I must have did it too good. Somebody hold me back. I'm about to whoop this bitch, cause she don't know how to act.
Get your high quality beats right now. We got them. Super affordable no matter what your budget is. We have WAV files, MP3s, and stems are available. So go ahead and click the link down below and get them right away.